Yep. Hey buddy, it's Kiwi and welcome back to another video. Now, today, it's a different video. I know, it's totally different because, you know, I'm in a different place. So I'm actually in a cottage. I told you this in 2 videos before this one, I think. And yeah, I just want to get that off my shoulders because I don't want you guys to ask questions. Anyways, today we're going to be doing a nice summer break crafts because recently, a video before this one, I finished school and I thought I should just make a summer break craft so you can celebrate it. So let's just get on what you will need to make this craft. So you will need yellow paper and light green paper, the lightest green you can find. This is the lightest green I can find, so yeah. Scissors, a pencil, and a skinny Sharpie or any black thing to write with. So let's move on to the first step. So sadly, I didn't bring my long tripod so it won't look, you know, like my normal videos for crafts. But you know what? This is the best I can do. So yeah. So the first step is you take your yellow piece of paper and draw a circle. You guys know usually I like to do the paper clip strategy, but sadly I did not bring any paper clips on this trip, so I'm just gonna hand it. So like that. Then I'm just gonna draw a little cute face on it. Like that. Now, it doesn't matter because of this pencil lines. I'm just gonna draw the little, you know, specks for the sun. You know how like cartoons kind of do that. So I have that drawn. Now I'm just gonna cut it out. So I have my little sun cut out, and you don't want the pencil lines to show, so you're gonna flip it over, and you're probably like, what about the face?
The face.
So that face is kind of a guide to the style of face you want, but if you did so much detail on that face, it's okay. You can just put your craft up to a window and then trace over. I just did that face as a little guideline for me, so I'm just gonna do another one. Then you can erase the back face. Now, this step is optional, but when you cut it out your craft, it must be kind of like not very flat. So you can put your craft under a heavy thing. For example, I'm putting mine under my computer. You can let that sit for just like a few minutes. So like I said, that step was optional, but it lets your craft be nice and flat and easier to work with. So let's just move on to the next step. So the next step is you take just your sun and you just do a fair little trace with your pencil around it. Fair little trace just to see what the size is. And then you just want to trace around that so it kind of is like a very big hole for a donut. Like this. Then you're going to want to cut it out. So the other circle, you want to cut like, you know, this kind of a hole. But if you're like, how am I going to get in there? I don't want you guys to like cut through there. You're just going to do a thing very close to a fold and you're going to just cut a little loop. Then you're just going to come from that. So then you just are gonna take your pencil, not Sharpie, and you're just gonna turn your piece of paper over to the side without the pencil lines, and you're gonna write summer break, baby. Or any kind of little phrase to say summer break, but I like the phrase summer break, baby. I don't know if it even is a phrase. Like this. I don't know if you can see that. But I wrote summer break, and then I wrote just baby at the bottom. Now let's move on to the next step. I forgot it. You needed tape. But if you want to make this craft at home and you want to get the materials, look in the description down below to find what you will need. So anyways, tape. And now you just want to put your little circle thing to, the angle you want your letters to be. Put your little sun in the middle, flip it over, and then you just want to tape. So I have these taped on. The very small little sun tick things, I don't know what they are. I didn't tape them on because I didn't. Now here's the last step, or do the optional steps and the very optional bonus step. So you want to take a white piece of paper and take your Sharpie and just trace over all the pencil things you did. Then you want to take your eraser and just erase, the pencil lines. Now, this step is optional, but again, you can just put your heavy thing over top of your craft for a few minutes, because when you tape stuff, it can get a little bumpy, so just to tie the craft all together. But again, this is optional. So I took this out, and it's nice and flat, and like I said, that step was optional. It was optional. So yeah, there it is. But I'm going to go extra step, and I'm going to add it so you can hang it up. So here's the bonus, very optional step. So for this optional bonus thing step, you want to take hole punchers and string, put it through. But sadly, when I was packing to go here, I forgot hole punchers. So I'm just going to use the way I used to do in school. I'm just going to cut a little slit through. And then cut some string and put it through. Cut off the excess. And there. So like I said, that step was the bonus and optional step. It just makes it so you can hang it up. And if you watch my other videos, I like to do at the end of videos when I make these crafts with hanging up. I like to just hang them up on my wall, but not in my room, but I'll make it up to you guys. So yeah. And yeah, that is the craft, and that's the first video in this little area. So yeah, anyways, if you guys like this craft and this video, don't forget to explode that like button and subscribe if you're new so you can join my little crafty experiment kiwi theme team. Anyways, bye. And you might notice I have a bug bite here. When I first got here, a bug just decided to bite me on the face. So don't worry, it's just a bug bite.